Hello everyone, Horton Hype here. Welcome to another episode of Johnny Horton, Echoes of History. Well, you asked. Every time someone asks me who my favorite singer is, I give the same answer, Johnny Horton. And that's when it happens. The blank stare, the polite smile, the look of, wait, who? I can see it on their face before they even open their mouth. They have no idea who Johnny Horton was. And right then, I know I've got work to do. So that's when I lean in and start talking. I tell them my story, how I came to know Johnny Horton. Not from some history book, not from a dusty old playlist, from a moment, a spark, a sound that stopped me dead in my tracks. And once I get going, I don't stop until they know the name Johnny Horton. Even if they weren't interested when they asked, they're going to walk away knowing who he was, what he stood for, and why he still matters today. But here's the thing. I shouldn't have to explain this. Not every time. But I do. Every darn time. Because somehow the name Johnny Horton gets left behind. It should roll off the tongue, just like Hank Williams, just like Johnny Cash. But for some reason, it doesn't. To most folks, Johnny Horton is a mystery, a forgotten name buried in dusty records. And that's what breaks my heart. Why is that? What made the industry go head over heels for one man and turn their back on another? Maybe it was timing. Maybe it was politics. Maybe Johnny just didn't fit the mold of what Nashville wanted to sell after he was gone. He wasn't part of the outlaw crowd. He wasn't that tortured soul like Hank or the defiant rebel like Cash. He was a showman, a storyteller, a man who made people laugh, cry, and feel something with every line he sang. But somehow that got overlooked. And so year after year, the industry moved on. New stars came, awards were handed out, tributes were made. But Johnny's name, rarely mentioned. Until now. Because now something's changing. The fans never forgot, and thanks to them, and to a few voices still fighting to be heard, Johnny Horton is finally getting his due. The Texas Country Music Hall of Fame is opening its doors. And you better believe, when they say his name on the stage in August, I'll be standing tall, hat off, heart full, saying, well, you asked, and now you know. I'm Horton Hype, and I'm not stopping. Hype out. Be sure to follow me on Facebook. Horton Hype out once again.